Round 5 of the FIM MX Women's World Motocross Championship got underway here. Race 1 was won by Steffi Lyle. Larissa Papenmeier was second. Natalie Kane was third. Championship leader, Livia Lancelot, dislocated her shoulder and DNF'd race 1. She would be out for the rest of the season. So Steffi Lyle, 110 on the factory Red Bull KTM, was now the new championship leader after picking up that victory in race 1. And here she was leading in race 2. Maria Franca was just behind her on the File Kawasaki. She picked up fourth in race 1 yesterday. Natalie Kane was a little bit further back. Number 4, Larissa Papenmeier, she was in third position in this second moto, but out there all by herself. But was no match for Steffi Lyle, who took the checkered flag and the overall victory. MX2 race 1, who was it that was to grab the all-important hole shot? And it looked like the red plate, number 25, Marvin Musquin on the KTM. Behind him, Stephen Frossard, Rui Gonçalves. Gaultier Paulin was down and around about 6th position, but it was Marvin Musquin. He made a slight mistake there, but was lucky to survive. Frossard was pushing him all the way, though. Ken Roczen, his first ever home Grand Prix, the 15-year-old in only his 5th ever GP, then made a move around the outside of Rui Gonçalves to the delight of the German crowd here, and was now in 3rd position. Gonçalves was dropping back quite quickly as Xavier Bourg came through on the 2nd of the Teki Europe Suzukis. Then Musquin made this mistake, and that handed the advantage to Frossard. Roczen was now 2nd. Gonçalves was coming under pressure from everybody, it seemed, but it was victory for Stephen Frossard. Roczen was 2nd. MX1, race 1, and all eyes were fixed on Max Nagel. Could he pull off an emphatic victory here, or was it going to be Tony Cairoli? Well, Nagel led early on from Josh Coppins and Tony Cairoli. Michael Pichon was there in about 5th position in his final GP to end a remarkable career. Tony Cairoli was charging hard. He passed Josh Coppins for 2nd position, but Max Nagel was about 5 seconds further up the track. And was there time left for these two to go at it? Philipp Arts was making progress as well, and was up inside the top 5, just passing Clement de Salle for 4th position. He then passed Tanel Leoc, and then on final lap, here we saw Max Nagel taking victory from Cairoli. MX2, race 2, and all eyes were now on Ken Roczen. He was 2nd in the opening moto. Could he clinch his first ever overall Grand Prix? Well, Marvin Musquin was out in front. Rui Gonçalves, his teammate, was behind him. Ken Roczen just moved then into 2nd position, so the Portuguese was now in 3rd. Marcus Schiffer on the Saarholz KTM was having a great ride in 4th place. But in the closing stages, with about 10 minutes to go, Ken Roczen made this move on Marvin Musquin, and the crowd went absolutely wild. But then Marvin Musquin, like a true champion, champion-elect, should we say, battled on and fought back past the German. Musquin won the race, Roczen would win the GP. Final race of the day, MX1, race 2, and once again Max Nagel got off to a flying start. This time though, he was chased immediately by the 2:22 championship leader, Tony Cairoli. He followed Max Nagel for a couple of laps until he made this pass. Clement de Salle was working his way through traffic. He'd already passed Josh Coppins and David Philipp Arts, and then was soon past Tanel Leoc and up inside the top 5. But then he started to drop backwards, and both the Rinaldi Yamahas were through. Then the battle for 4th ensued. Philipp Arts, number 19, just spun out here, and his rear wheel clipped the front wheel of his teammate Josh Coppins, sending the New Zealander off down to the deck. Ken de Dijker moved ahead of Nagel for 2nd position, but it was a win for Cairoli, and win number 7 of the season.